Hi guys, it's me, Susan. It's day 52 of the Cancer Club, and it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you all have had a good day um, with whatever fun or rest or activities you wanted to have. And as I said yesterday, that you can be happy with what you have, especially if you appreciate it, and think about what you want in terms of goals, but not in terms of what's wrong with my life right now. Okay? Nothing's wrong with your life right now. Nothing's wrong with my life right now. I feel really good. I did go out today to a party with my grandson Cameron and his mom and her family, and that was nice. It's a very supportive, loving group of people. They were all happy to see me and interested in my recovery. And but again, after I was there a couple of hours, I started to drag a little bit, and left and came home. Took Jolie for a walk, and now I'm starting to kind of plan a quiet evening. Maybe get a few more things done, and before I go to bed. I've decided I really love having 2 weekends inside each week, because today feels like a weekend, and I took off yesterday. I stopped in the middle of the day, I think, as I mentioned, and then tomorrow I don't start until the afternoon. So basically I have 2 days off that I'm really happy about. I always expect that I'm going to do more than what I end up doing, but it's more important to me that I'm relaxed and I just kind of do what I feel like doing, and I'm really happy with that. I wanted to share another little example of what I would consider codependency. It has to do with my Santa hat. As you see, it's sparkly and pretty. This morning when I was getting ready to walk Jolie, it was a beautiful morning. The sun was shining, everything was great, and I decided I want to wear my Santa hat while I walk Jolie this morning. Now, I live in a fairly small neighborhood, about 140-ish homes. I've lived here for close to 20 years. I'm the editor of the newsletter. Jolie actually has a column in the newsletter called Jolie's Corner, so people are very familiar with me and Jolie, mostly her by sight, so if they see her, they kind of get to know me. So everyone knows me and Jolie pretty well, by appearance anyway, if we haven't met them or know exactly who they are. The reason I'm telling you this is that when I thought about wearing my Santa hat this morning on the walk, an immediate thought came into my mind of self-consciousness and apprehension that someone would see me and make fun of me or think I look stupid. And it was so remarkable to me because, as I said, there's absolutely, I mean, people might have seen me, but it would be very unusual for them to be critical of someone wearing a Santa hat on Christmas Day. In fact, people have been wearing Santa hats in the grocery store and everywhere around town, and Christmas garb, for the past week. But it really struck me how that thought, it was like a taproot into my past. I can still think of times in mostly middle school, I would say. 6th grade was when it started, where I became painfully self-conscious, and there were times where other kids made fun of me. I was the tallest in the class, including the boys, and that was not fun. But for whatever reason, I would consider that fear that I had this morning as codependent, meaning other people's feelings are more important than my feelings. I can't decide to feel good about wearing my Santa hat as long as there might be someone else who might think that it's wrong or stupid or foolish. And I value their opinion, their imaginary opinion, because it's not a real thing that I think would really happen. But the imaginary opinion of a critical other person becomes more powerful than my own. And in the past, I'm sure I have inhibited myself many times from doing things because someone some imaginary someone might think badly of me. Okay, so that's another way to look for codependency in yourself or other people. And you know, sometimes people will say, oh, who cares what other people think? Or they will tell you that you should not care what other people think. I think that's a little extreme. I think it's human nature to care what other people think. We are social animals. We do not want to be ostracized from the group. But I think it can get carried away to the point where it is like this rejection fear, this survival instinct that says I must not do anything that might upset anyone or might make anyone mad at me. That's when you are worrying too much about what people think. But it's almost like a knee-jerk kind of physical response in me, and I was very happy to see that it was like a flash of a thought, and I was aware immediately that I was still going to wear the hat, and I did, and you know, ran into some people actually that I knew, and actually one of the gals I ran into was on her way to a neighbor's house, and she had a giant Santa beard on. It looked like a floor mop that she had tied to her ears, and she's just the greatest, the coolest person in the world, and she was just laughing, and she had her Christmas sweater on and everything, and we just had a good old little hoot there for a while. And so the reality is never what you imagine it to be, but if you let the imagined reality stop you from actually doing something or actually experiencing, taking a risk in life, you will just confirm the fact that, well, it's a good thing I didn't wear that hat because somebody might have not liked it. You know, what a waste. What a stupid way to be. And I'm just really thrilled that I'm not doing that anymore. I know that I've done it many times in my life. And, oh well, that's what I had to do at the time. And I'm happy I don't have to do that anymore. So, physically doing really well, and just playing the waiting game right now. I'm getting back into full-time walking with Jolie, trying to do a little more exercise, checking on my diet a little bit more. I've started to put on a few of those pounds that I lost a while back, and because I've been just eating whatever I felt like eating, and as soon as the holiday season is over, I'm already starting to get a little bit back on track with that. And I will be talking about that too, because I think, you know, some people say, well, you wouldn't understand about weight management because you're not overweight, and like I wouldn't understand how difficult it is. And I want to say, well, the reason that I'm not overweight is because I do understand about weight management, and I work at it every day of my life. So I will be, since weight management is one of the things that comes up, especially around this time of year, I will be talking about that over some, you know, on and off over the next week or so as we come into the new year. I have made a commitment that I will play banjo for you, possibly New Year's Eve. So I'm saying it out loud so that I can't sneak out of it and pretend that I didn't say it. So you can all hold me accountable. If New Year's Day comes and I haven't played the banjo, I want you to call me on it, because I'm trying to make it impossible for me to wiggle out of that commitment. Okay? So that'll be fun to look forward to. Okay, it's been fun talking to you. Like I said, I hope you had a great day. Merry Christmas. A happy birthday, Jesus. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Love is what it's all about. Okay? So continue to live well, laugh often, and love much. And I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow on the Cancer Club. Bye now.